Arleen Westerhof on stage. Arleen, you are running an interesting event called the European Economic Summit. What's that?
Actually, the European Economic Summit, it is a meeting of people in civil society, business, economics, who get together to examine new ways of thinking about business and economics based on Christian principles, and also the business models flowing out of them.
And what are the biggest challenges what we have in Europe where Christians could contribute something?
Well, I think, Timo, we've talked about a number of them. One of the things is lack of sufficient degree of innovation and entrepreneurship. Another is, for example, just a lack of confidence in the economy. Some of the things that have happened since we spoke 2 years ago was, for example, some of the parties in the Dutch parliament are starting to look at the concept of mutuality. Mutuality and relational thinking, they are two ways of thinking about society that are grounded on biblical principles. And so they're starting to look at how can they apply mutuality to politics and society in the Netherlands. Second initiative is mutuality in business. Oxford University Business School. Last year, they held their first International Responsible Business Forum, and surprisingly enough, actually multinationals are hooking on, and so we want to start to look at how small and medium-sized businesses can start to apply those things and have best practices. Things are quite varied. We have young professionals starting up new initiatives. One recent initiative is Lydia Finance and Trade, and their heart's desire is to connect Africa to global trade. And so it's really rather amazing to see what's going on. And the last thing, and that was something that was quite unexpected for us, is something called the Hope Aruba Initiative, and that's a movement for social change. So the European Economic Summit, what it is becoming is a platform for change agents and for those who can advise them.
How can people contribute or join in? What's the next event? Is there something?
This year we'll be having two things. One is actually in Hamburg, and these flyers are by the Salax-folder. It's our first young professionals meeting in Hamburg. European Economic Summit, a platform for change agents. And it's the 9th and 10th of June, and we are looking for young professionals who are willing to do unusual things, push the envelope in order to see God glorified in business and society.
Thanks a lot, Arleen Westerhof.